So we all know that in this day and age, mental illness is a huge problem. You either have people that are over-medicated, not taking their medication at all, or misdiagnosed. But what happens when one of these issues actually causes a loving mother to kill her own children? And that's what we're going to talk about in this video, of the mom of 3, Lindsay Clancy, who is being accused of strangling her own children. So Lindsay Clancy was a 32-year-old nurse from Massachusetts. She had 3 children and a husband. Everyone that known Lindsay said she was a wonderful mom and a wonderful woman. Nobody ever seen signs that she would do something this tragic as killing 3 of her children. So on January 24th, 2023, prosecutors are saying that Lindsay planned to kill her 3 kids, which seemed like a very thought-out process. Now the defense is claiming that because of her over-medication and postpartum depression, that she didn't really know what she was doing and she wasn't in the right state of mind. I'm not here to judge or speak of what happened or how she was feeling that day, but let's go over the facts and you guys could comment and tell me what you think really happened. So on the day of the killings, Lindsay supposedly asked her husband if he wanted to get takeout, and she went online to measure how much time it would take for him to go get to the restaurant and pick up some medicine for the children at the pharmacy. Prosecutors are saying she did this to see how long he would be gone for, to see if she would have enough time to actually strangle her kids and kill herself before he gets back. While her husband was at the store getting the takeout and the kids' medicine, Lindsay apparently tied an exercise rope around each of her 3 children's necks for several minutes, then cutting herself and jumping out a window in an attempt to commit suicide while her husband was out running errands. 2 of her children, Cora, age 5, and Dawson, age 3, were pronounced dead at the hospital. Callan, age 7 months, was also taken to the hospital where doctors were actually restored his pulse but could not restore brain activity. He died several days later. She is now being charged with 2 counts of murder, 3 counts of strangulation, and 3 counts of assault and battery with a dangerous weapon. Now the prosecution is saying that she planned these murders, but the defense is saying it's because she's struggling with mental illness and she is prescribed over a dozen medications to try to control it. They're saying she wasn't in her right mind and that this was not planned by any means. They said this was a situation that was clearly the product of mental illness and that she may be suffering from postpartum depression or postpartum psychosis. But the prosecution did counter that and said that Clancy had been evaluated by mental health professionals before and was told that she did not have postpartum depression and no symptoms of postpartum depression. So although that's what the defense is claiming, the prosecution is saying that they had her evaluated and there was no signs of postpartum depression, in that she was in the state of mind to actually plan this whole thing and map out how long the husband will not be home so she can do all this stuff while he's not there. But I'm not going to speak for her because I don't know her state of mind. Lindsay's husband, Patrick, even forgave his wife, and he said that she recently been portrayed largely by people who have never met her and never knew who the real Lindsay was. He wrote, "Our marriage was wonderful and diametrically grew stronger as her condition rapidly worsened. I took as much pride in being her husband as I did in being a father and felt persistently lucky to have her in my life." There's even been dozens of letters in support of Lindsay, where some of her co-workers have actually wrote in. One co-worker saying, "I do not know a better mother than Lindsay Clancy. She lived and breathed for her children." Another said, "I could have been Lindsay, any one of us could have been." And another said, "We are all in shock." A lot of people have been either vouching for her character or slamming the list of medications that she's taking. Some even relating to the postpartum depression, saying that could have been them. They even started a GoFundMe page that would help the husband Patrick pay for the funerals and the hospital bills. More than 15,000 individuals, families, and corporations and citizen groups have donated a total of over $1 million. The donations range from as little as $15 to as much as $7,500. A group from Massachusetts General Hospital, where Patrick's wife Lindsay was employed, donated $5,125. They said it was intended for medical bills, funeral services, and legal help. Now, I'm not here to judge because I don't know her state of mind. I don't know what type of medication she was on or how her thought process was that day. I'm just going off the facts of how it looks, and you guys can form your own opinions below until we have more of the truth that comes out. I will keep you guys updated in the comments when they release more news about what's going on, and make sure you guys stay tuned for that. If you want to keep up to date with more crime stories, serial killer documentaries, or anything crime related, make sure you guys subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below on what you think about this whole case. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.